Welcome back, everyone. We've uncovered a sweet spot in the hill country in the most unlikely of places, a rail station. This little spot is on track to deliver some decadent desserts and a whole lot more. All aboard for a trip your taste buds are gonna love.
A little bit of hazelnut and then that wonderful chocolate Nutella filling.
Ooh, that's fantastic. This train stops at Rails, a cafe at the depot. A hidden gem in the Texas Hill Country in a charming setting.
It's comfortable, it's easy.
And it serves all kinds of delectable dishes.
That is our Bailey's Irish Cream Cake. That's
Yum.
one of our best sellers too.
Oh, wow.
We don't own a fryer, we don't fry anything.
Before we get to those desserts, you should know that Rails owner Melissa Southern is a trained dietitian who traveled the world. She brought the flavors of the many exciting, exotic places she visited all the way back to Kerrville's historic train depot.
Of course, you know, you can still eat healthfully and have wonderful, delicious food. We try and get anything that's organic and fresh. So that's really the goal of our menu.
You'll want to savor every morsel of Rails' riff on osso buco.
I've had it many times. It's wonderful.
A slow roasted pork shank, tender and juicy, bathed in a luscious and velvety au jus over a bed of sauteed spinach and creamy mashed potatoes.
For osso buco, it's always perfect.
Or for something lighter, the Shrimp Southwestern Caesar. It offers a fun twist on a classic favorite. Crispy romaine tossed with a creamy chipotle dressing. Crunchy toasted pepitas, black beans, and charred corn relish, topped off with spicy Gulf shrimp. The Pesto and Portobello linguine is also popular. Superbly saucy, it's tossed with a luscious pesto. Also in the mix, grilled portobellos, roasted bell peppers, feta cheese, and spinach.
Good service, consistent food, and very nice atmosphere.
I grew up here. I remember this when it was a train depot, so I love that part of it.
I promise I'll get to those desserts in just a minute. But first, more about this charming building.
This building's 101 years old.
And the extreme makeover to the depot was a true labor of love, designed to reflect the ambiance and authenticity of the original.
We also have two other buildings that are from the 1890s from that same time frame.
And you all put a lot of care into restoring this to its original as you can do in terms of...
exactly. In fact, we won a prize for doing the best job of a historical restoration in Texas.
Oh, wow, wow. Attention to detail, like finding the molds to match the early 1900s ceiling tile, made the difference. So if we'd been here 100 years ago and looked up, we would have seen the same pattern.
Exactly, that's right.
All helping to bring that connection to the community.
We also have customers who remember helping push the train because this was the end of the line, and then the conductor would throw coins out to them to thank them for that. So.
Oh, how fun. So it has generations now that come here.
Exactly.
I like the atmosphere, and the food is fantastic and very different. It's not your usual fare.
They make all of our desserts next door at our bakery.
And those desserts, they are jaw-dropping. I'm guessing strawberry.
It is, but it's strawberries and cream that has a little bit of rose water added to it. So
these scintillating sweets are made at the sweeter side of Rails.
this is our best seller. It's the pina colada cake.
Filled with spiced rum, toasted coconut, and fresh pineapple. I can
good
see why
one,
that's
huh?
so popular. I think this may be my favorite all-time tasting ever. These
Straight
are
to
amazing.
dessert.
Exactly. And Rails takes a Southern tradition into the stratosphere. And red velvet.
But not just any red velvet. It's red
Of
velvet.
course not. That's right. It's a mix of white chocolate and bourbon, making every bite one to savor. Okay, that one deserves 2 bites. Another favorite is a twist on the traditional Arnold Palmer drink.
And we've got 4 layers of cake.
One made from fresh squeezed lemonade, the other a mixture of heavy cream and spiced chai tea.
We're frosting it right now with a cream cheese lemonade frosting.
Oh, yum.
The food is fresh, it's great, tastes good, and the desserts. There's always a huge selection. And I don't know of any place else in Kerrville that you can get a selection of desserts that are homemade like this. So, win-win. You can eat a salad, then eat a pie.
It doesn't get any better than that. Hi everybody, time now to find out how to make that delicious red velvet cake with bourbon from Rails Cafe. Got a fun twist for you on the recipe. I'm with my go-to chef.
Morning.
HEB Cooking Connections, Adrian, and you're going to kind of jazz it up a bit, right?
You know, you're speaking my language, bourbon and cake. But we're gonna jazz it up a bit, put a nice sweet and heat, spicy twist on that, just with a few ingredients you can find here at the grocery store.
And wait till you see the finished product. It is beautiful. Let's do it.
So for those of y'all who aren't pro scratch bakers, there's no shame in using the box.
No
Really, there
shame
isn't. No shame at
whatsoever.
all. So it's a simple mix of eggs, vegetable oil, water, but we're gonna spruce it up with a little smoky chili chipotle pepper, just to give it the spice.
Love it. All right, in go the eggs, the oil. Is this your basic, easy box cake mix?
Definitely.
All right, ready for the chili?
Yeah, dump that in. Go for it. All right. Now our icing is from scratch, so we're gonna melt down some white chocolate chips here, double boil method. And the key is just to keep it moving till the chocolate's melted so we don't burn. In the bowl, we've got a couple of bars of whipped cream cheese, nice and fluffy, and we'll just add in the chocolate here, little at a time. Room temperature butter right into the mix. And our key ingredient, the rum extract, to give it that nice little punch.
And look at how these turned out. These are beautiful.
We jazzed it up on top, and mind you, chili and chocolate were made for each other. So we've got the spicy in the batter from the chili chipotle, and a little rum in the white chocolate icing. It's the perfect marriage.
Any party would love these.
I agree.
These are awesome.
There
We've
you
got
go.
the recipe online. My wine finds are coming up, but first, hope you're hungry. We're about to crash one of the Bayou City's most popular breakfast clubs.
Get some good cooking.
Goodtaste will be right back. Goodtaste with Tanji is brought to you in part by HEB.